Hi everybody, it's Red from Out of Red's Head. I hope you are well and happy today. It is sunny here in North Carolina and hot, so I thought I'd do a quick little project with you inside where it's cool. I have been making these for a few years now and they're in my Etsy shop, but I thought that you guys might like to make one with me while I catch up on a few orders. So this is the bottle. And you can get different sizes. They are everywhere. I got mine on Amazon. I added a keychain at the end, but you can add a lobster claw or a little plug to use it as a charm for a device, or however you like to do that. Makes a cute little noise, and everything inside moves around. It's kind of fun. So, and you can decorate it however you want on the chain and all, or not, whatever you want to do. Let's get started with it. I have got a little bottle here, and I'm going to take the cork out, and I have got some little eye screws, I think they're called. They have a hole at one end and a screw at the other end. Let me see if you can see those. There you go. And we're going to need 2 for each bottle. Put a couple there. And so I'm going to take the cork, and I'm going to try to stay in the camera here. I want to put the screw in the middle of the top of the cork. So you want to try to find the middle as best as you can and twist it in there. And it helps if you just kind of push it and then twist it. It gets it started. And then I'm going to take the second one. There it is. And I'm going to do the same thing on the other end. So find the middle and push it in and twist. And when you get it in as far as you want to kind of hold it so that you can see that they're both facing the same direction. It'll look neater. And then I have what I use, but there are other brands. I just trust this one. I've used it for many years. GS Hypo Cement. It's jewelry cement. And it is one of those tubes you do not squeeze. You hold it and it'll start oozing out. But if you squeeze it, the stuff is going to be absolutely everywhere. So do be careful about that. So I have a couple that I've done here. And I'm going to leave one out so I can show you, but we're going to take the cork with the little screw, and you see how the glue's already beading up here without me even squeezing it. And I'm going to put the glue, can you see this? Let me see. The glue around the base of the screw. You don't really want to get it on the hole, one, because your jewelry can get caught. You know, your charm and all can get stuck, but also because, you know, it fills up the hole, so you don't want to do that. But just get enough cement around there that it'll seep in and make your screw stay put and, you know, not come out, hopefully, and also not twist around. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to leave it on my paper to dry, and then I'm going to do the other one. And again, don't squeeze, just kind of gently hold the tube, and just the light pressure of your hand will make the glue come out. Make sure it's in there. Okay, next you're going to want, well, you're going to want to put this back in, and that is also not easy. I usually put it against my finger, and it's a little pin that goes in the hole. So I hold it against my finger and then just kind of line it up that way. Yes, I get the cement all over my hand. So I keep a tissue nearby to just kind of dry it off. All right. Now this one I kept out so it wouldn't be sticky and stick to everything. So we're going to grab this one. And we are going to grab some pliers and some jump rings. And you can use whatever size you like. Remember the cork has to go back in the bottle. So you're going to want to, you know, not use anything bigger than the mouth of the bottle. So I've got a couple little jump rings here, and I'm going to grab a not tiny but not big one. That'll give me a little bit of length from the charm to the past the rim of the bottle, because you want your charm to hang below the rim of the bottle, just so you can see it better. And in case you've never seen this before, when you open a jump ring, don't pull it. You want it to close back and still be a circle. So the best way to do that is to take your tools and put one on either side of the opening of the jump ring and gently twist. See how it's twisted? Can you see that? It gently twists open at the mouth rather than pulling apart. So hopefully I've got it open enough, and I'm going to pick a charm. Okay. Get a little purple fairy. All right, so I have my fairy charm. Right there, a little purple fairy. And I'm going to grab my jump ring back from the tabletop here. And we're just going to put her on the jump ring. I have had too much caffeine today. I'm shaking. All right, let's see. And again, when you close it up, you don't want to push it together. You just want to gently twist until the sides meet again. And when they meet, you'll feel a little click. It's kind of hard to do this without looking at it, but I don't think you're going to be able to hear it. But anyway, it'll meet and finish the circle. Let's see if you can see this, if I can get it in the camera. I don't know if that helps or not, if you can see it, but at any rate, it's closed now. And I'm going to grab one more jump ring because I want to make it hang a little lower. So I'm going to grab another about that size. And you don't have to do this. You decide how many you want. I'm going to open this one back up and add this little gal back. I cut off all my nails because I've been working in the garden, so I'm having a little trouble getting a hold of things. All right, this is going to go in the bottle, so I'm using the smaller end of the cork. And we're just going to twist this back. Oh, you might have heard it that time. And there we go. So she's a little charm. She's hanging here. And we're going to prep the bottle. I have just some glitters and things that I gathered up. I've got some purple. Put a little bit in the bottle. And you can just play around, decide how much you want. I have all this glitter because my nieces used to make slime and now they're too big for that. So they gave me all of these glitters and I thought, well, what can I do with them? This seemed like a good plan. All right, so I'm going to take my fairy again. And basically all you have to do at this point is put the cork back in and push it all the way in. Oh, actually, before you do that, grab your Hypo Cement and your cork and put a little bit of the cement around your cork. Try to put it close to the top because you're going to push it all the way in and you want the cork to stick, and if you have it too low, it's not going to be touching the glass, so it won't be stuck. It'll just be covered in glue. And once you put this back in, you're going to let it sit. I let mine sit overnight, and that way I'm sure that it's dry and I don't have to worry about my glitter getting stuck in it. Otherwise, you may end up with glitter stuck to your cork and this glued closed so you can't get it out. So anyway, there we go. Push it in all the way. And just kind of, I use my nail just to kind of wipe any excess glue off the top. And that's it. We're just going to let it dry overnight. And then you can add your topper. If you want to use a keychain end or whatever, just add a jump ring to attach it. Like I showed you, you want probably a bigger one, and then, you know, you can make it into whatever you want. Let me add my cap back on my glue, which is not easy to see. There we go. And I have one that I finished, a little owl with black gems and little stars. So I'm just going to grab a, what did I use on that one? I used bronze. So I'm going to grab my bronze if I have it here. So I have a bronze keychain end that I can use. And I am out of jump rings, so I'm just going to salvage one off of here. Alright, so I'm going to use this jump ring and add my keychain. Whoop. I'm going to move this closer to my face. You're not going to see me doing it, but here we go.